European history was once shaken by one of its most dramatic tales, a foreign boy, skinny and often mocked, who would one day conquer mighty kingdoms. His name was Napoleon Bonaparte, from Corsica. Far from the center of power, he came to France not as a nobleman, but as an outsider, underestimated and dismissed. Yet the storm of revolution changed everything. From a low-ranking soldier, he rose swiftly until he shook the entire continent. These are the 5 episodes of Napoleon Bonaparte's rise, from the underestimated to an emperor. 1. The underrated Corsican boy. Imagine being born on a small island, far from the center of power, then sent to a military school filled with wealthy noble children. That was Napoleon Bonaparte, born in 1769 in Corsica. His body was small, his accent strange, and he was often mocked. But Napoleon struck back with determination. He devoured books on history, military strategy, and philosophy. Instead of giving up, he sharpened his mind and mastered artillery, a cold, calculating branch of the military. The world looked down on him, but quietly. He was forging the deadliest weapon of all, ambition and intelligence. 2. Revolution opens the way. 1789. The French Revolution erupted. Nobles fell, the king was overthrown, and the army lost its officers. For young Napoleon, this was a golden opportunity. In 1793, at Toulon, he led the artillery with brilliant strategy, forcing the British to retreat. He was only 24, yet that victory raised him to brigadier general. Amidst blood and chaos, a new star was born. 3. The hero of Italy. In 1796, Napoleon took command of the army in Italy. The troops he inherited were ragged, starving, and close to despair. With explosive words, he lit their spirit. "I will bring you honor and glory." And he kept his promise with lightning tactics. He defeated enemies far larger in number. Austria was forced to bow down. People cheered, newspapers wrote his name, and his soldiers worshipped him like a legend. 4. From general to ruler. France was in turmoil. The Directory government was fragile and corrupt. Napoleon saw an opening. In 1799, returning from Egypt, he launched the coup of 18 Brumaire. In one swift move, the Directory collapsed, the consulate was formed, and Napoleon became first consul, the de facto leader of France. He reformed laws, schools, and administration. The people saw him as a savior, but his ambition was greater than mere rulership. He was aiming for a crown. 5. A twisted Notre Dame. 1804. Paris trembled with anticipation. Napoleon was ready to be crowned Emperor of France. Pope Pius VII was present, carrying the sacred symbol of legitimacy. Everyone waited for the solemn moment. But suddenly Napoleon seized the crown from the Pope's hands and placed it on his own head. The world fell silent. His message was clear. His power was not a gift from the church, not anyone's blessing but his alone. From a scorned Corsican soldier, he had risen to become an emperor challenging all of Europe. From a lowly soldier to an emperor who shook the world, Napoleon proved that determination can change the course of history. But as quickly as he rose, he also fell tragically. If this story left you in awe, don't forget to hit like, leave your comment, and subscribe for more explosive tales of history.